short story time, okay? How I went from 80 kilos, 85 kilos to 77 kilos, back to 80 kilos. Yeah, stay with me, okay? So the year is 2025. From about November to December, I was gymming consistently. When I'm talking consistently, I mean not consistently, sorry, inconsistently. I was gymming about 3 times a week now and then, and sort of all over the place. Mind wasn't right, everything was off, and I started gaining weight because I started eating more junk food, just not focusing on those things at all. And they all play a huge role in when you sorry when you gymming. They all play a huge role. And when I realized that it wasn't going well, it was already to the stage where I was in a bad position because I was in January 1st. I looked at myself and I wasn't happy, which is over here, as you can see. Which so during this time I was very inconsistent, didn't flow at all, and then I decided, well, something's clearly wrong. I need to fix something, and that's when from Jan 1st I made a decision that I would fix myself and really lock in. So I went from eating what I was usually eating to eating twice a day. I went on a proper cut where I'm talking only 2 meals a day strictly, not even a snack or anything. So I would go from eating breakfast, skipping lunch, and the way I would do it is when I gym, I finish and then I would eat supper, and then that would be like my day in terms of the gym and the eating and everything. And then from there, I did that for the whole of January. Noticed an incredible drop in my weight. Was really happy with it because it means that it's working almost. February came and then I ran into some issues. I had some issues where my body wasn't getting enough protein, etc. Because if you're eating twice a day, um, I also started uni, so my timing of gym was completely different. So I went from gymming in the late afternoons from 4 to 5 ish to about 6 to now gymming early in the morning, and that really unsettled my body because I would gym in the morning, eat, and then I wouldn't have anything in this my system till the night. And then I learned that it was affecting me badly because I would have random pains in my stomach, and I had a bit of like diarrhea always, like, and I was rejecting spicy food, etc. So then when I made the decision that I'm gonna go back to my normal weight, but I'm gonna do it progressively. So I went from about 77 kilos, 76 kilos, and I bulked up now to 80 again. And I'm in the 80s at the moment, roughly fluctuates, but roughly in the 80s. And yeah, so I look way better now. I look way healthier, and I'm eating 3 times a day again, but progressive eating. So I'm eating stuff where I know I'll burn it off when I lift in a gym, and I'm doing my runs in the week. So I do one run a week. Um, Usually depends on the day or how I'm feeling. I try to do two a week, but I don't always push for it. One I'm happy with, and because I've learned that I've always been someone who's active, so I always want to be in a position where even though I'm only like 80 kilos or 85 kilos, I want to be able to, if someone says to me, let's go on a 5K run, I can just get up and go without worrying about my body giving up at any stage of the run. And that's always how I've been. I've conditioned my body to the point where I can look good, feel healthy, and always be fit as well to run and stuff. So that's what my plan is. And I also want to do more hikes because I want to push myself further, because next I want to do high rocks next year. I want to push myself for it, but I need to build the body for it and the mentality to be able to really achieve these things. So also another thing that I was always making the excuse of is that I'm gymming at home. I'm gymming at home. I have no weights. I have no nothing. But I do have weights, but I don't have the equipment that you can get at a gym. But then when I made the gym video, which all these clips in here are from, is when I realized that when you're gymming at home, it's actually not as bad as gymming at actual gym. There's not a big difference. But in winter, I will be getting my own gym membership because I do want to. Because in winter, you can't always gym at your house. So as you can see, like you can see the leanness in me because you can see my bicep. Like can see the bicep veins from there. Like, I'm not even flexing. So yeah, when I went to the gym with a video with Baby Alien, then I realized that I'm way above what I thought I was. Like, I was doing 70 kilos on a lat pull down. Like, when I used to gym, I was doing almost 100 though on it, but it's fine. And then I was doing that, and then it boosted my confidence way more, because when I came out, I was pushing myself to a new level. I was pushing myself more and more and more and more, because you can actually see it work out. And sometimes in this journey, you will go through a phase where you feel like no one is noticing it, because when you look at yourself, you like, damn, I look at myself every day. I'm like, damn, I don't look that big. I don't look that big, whatever. And then you'll see some random person, you'll be like, damn, you look so much different to the last time I saw you, or you bulked up, or what's changed in your schedule that you've gotten to the point where you look like this, etc., etc., etc. And that's the thing. Sometimes it's one of those things where you see a rich person drive a Ferrari, but you don't know how much stress he went through just to see his Ferrari. It's like that with all content creators out there. You see the end product, but you never saw the journey building up to it and how they struggled and the things that they don't post about. So yeah, that's always how I look at it, at least. And I think you should do the same if you're on this journey. And the journey still started for me. I'm only like third month in my honest opinion, for proper consistency. And yeah, I want to see where this journey goes. And if you made it this far, I love you and have an amazing day. I'll see you in the next one.